Hello, welcome to What If Tanjiro Was Born a Demon King Part 2. Last time we left off with Tanjiro taking in Takeo as his Zabuko, helping him to develop rainbow breathing, no homo. Let's begin. A while after heading off together, they are sent to a mission in a town in the northwest where young girls are reportedly going missing at night. When they arrive, they search for clues, asking a man called Keizumi who lost his wife less than half an hour ago what happened, with him explaining his fiancée's disappearance, as Tanjiro starts to lead them towards the demon using its scent from the location of the abduction, with the scent leading them to an open area with no demon in sight. However, Tanjiro and Takeo knew what was happening, stabbing their blades into the ground, forcing the demons out, slicing their heads off with ease, saving Satoko before she could be eaten. In return for the favor, the couple invite them to have dinner as thanks, but they are called to a new mission so have to refuse the kind gesture but thank them for the consideration. On their way to their next mission, they come across a yellow-haired boy who they recognize from the final selection begging a girl to marry him despite her constantly turning him down. Out of patience she prepares to attack the yellow-haired beggar, but Tanjiro steps in apologizing for the yellow-haired boy's actions, pulling him by his collar away from the girl. After dragging the boy a significant distance, Tanjiro and Takeo introduce themselves with the yellow-haired boy introducing himself as Zenitsu, revealing they are on the same mission which makes Zenitsu feel a lot safer as Tanjiro is a Hashira. When they arrive at the site of their mission, they find a few children walking down a path when a demon appeared behind them, closing his arms around the eldest child, to drag him away. However, before it could, both Tanjiro and Takeo blitzed behind it, dismembering it with their second forms, then decapitating it with their fifth forms. With that out of the way, Tanjiro bends down, telling the children to be careful when traveling at night as man-eating demons like that one hunt for food at night, handing them a wisteria bag each, telling them to hold on to them as demons hate wisteria. Despite already killing the demon they presumed to be the leader, they still decide to enter the house as they could still sense more demons inside. Within seconds, they dispatched them all, stepping out, to dodge an attack from an angry boar man, whose blades barely missed their necks. Recognizing him as a demon slayer, they state that it is against core rules to fight other slayers, but the angry boar just grunts, charging back at them, but Tanjiro easily blocked the flurry of attacks using only his pinky, deciding to finish the fight, flicking the boar in the head, sending him crashing into a tree, knocking him out. After the boar wakes up, they introduce themselves with the boar explaining that he is Inosuke and he, the god of mountains, has judged him to be strong so they must fight again, but Tanjiro easily managed to beat him again, so Inosuke decided to join the trio, so he can get stronger and fight again. While they are walking to a wisteria-marked rest spot, they receive a call for a mission to Mount Natagumo, where many low-rank demon slayers have been dying, possibly due to a lower moon or higher. When they arrive a few hours later, they are attacked by the demon slayers sent prior. However, considering their unnatural movements and screams, it must have been the result of a blood demon art. Not wanting to hurt the slayers, Tanjiro used his keen sense of smell to locate the puppet webs, then using biokinesis in tandem with burning bones, summer sun, to destroy them. Seeing as Zenitsu didn't want to fight due to fear, Tanjiro ordered him and one of the demon slayers who were not injured, Murata, to carry the unconscious bodies out the forest. However, before they could, the webs were reattached by tiny spiders, but they were not a problem as both Tanjiro and Takeo easily killed them. Using biokinesis and Takeo's blood demon art explosive weapons, which allowed him to create and control flying burning weapons such as bow and arrows, swords, daggers, sickles, javelins, maces, flails, battle axes, hammers, and whips, allowing Zenitsu and Murata to escape with the other slayers. Tanjiro then orders them to split up, sending Inosuke and Takeo to fight the father spider demon, with Takeo easily dispatching it with his seventh form optical prism, while he tracked down the mother spider demon who was puppeteering the webs. After Takeo killed the father demon, Tanjiro used his telepathic connection which linked him to all demons with his blood to order them to hunt the sun spider demon, with them easily killing it as Takeo used light veil to create an after image which the demon attacked while he appeared behind the demon using fifth form final ray to slice of its head, killing it. At the same time, Tanjiro arrived at the mother demon, gliding through the sky with his blade directed at the mother demon's neck, but unexpectedly she didn't resist, instead embracing death. Seeing this, Tanjiro sheathed his blade, landing in front of the demon, embracing it in a hug, making the demon cry as it asks why he didn't kill her. So Tanjiro explains that since she regrets her actions as a demon, he is going to give her two options to free her from Musen's control. Option 1 is to have a peaceful death, and option 2 is to be transferred a small portion of his blood to kill the Musen cells and become a demon connected to himself with no need to consume blood or fear the sunlight. After considering her options, she decides to choose option 2, becoming a demon connected to Tanjiro and dedicating her life to helping others, deciding to open an orphanage when the mission is over before leaving to hunt Rui and the sister demon. Tanjiro informs the demon that if she unreasonably harms a human he will know and she will have to pay the consequences of her actions, shooting her a wide smile as bright as the sun itself. After running a few 100 meters, he comes across a male spider demon who he presumes to be the leader, noting the rank in its eye, and a female demon who is probably the sister demon if what the mother demon told him was correct. Tanjiro decides to wait and hide, to listen to their conversation, hearing the leader Rui reprimand his sister for failing, but before he could hit her, Tanjiro sliced of his hand with fire wheel, kicking him in the face, sending him crashing into a tree. Seeing this, the sister demon tries to use her blood demon art to cocoon Tanjiro, but he easily shreds the attack with his biokinesis, slicing her head off with setting sun transformation, then blitzing towards Rui, using burning bone summer sun to annihilate the webs thrown at him, slicing his head off with raging sun. With the forest now cleared, the other Tomioka and Shinobu finally arrive along with Nezuko, KNO, and the Kakushi to clear up. Nezuko uses her blood demon art explosive blood to burn the demon poison inside the slayers who were transformed into spiders to reverse the transformation. At the same time Shinobu tended to all the wounded slayers they saved. After everything is cleaned, they all go to the Yubaya estate for a Hashira meeting, where Tanjiro's siblings are promoted to Hashira. Nezuko becoming the demon flower Hashira, Takeo becoming the demon rainbow Hashira, no homo, Hanako becoming the demon love Hashira, Shigeru becoming the demon flame Hashira, and Rokita becoming the demon mist Hashira, becoming the youngest Hashira in history. After the meeting Tanjiro decided to teach Zenitsu and Inosuke total concentration constant, and finished teaching his sibling how to activate the transparent world, and starting to teach them the selfless state, making Takeo slightly stronger than Upper Moon 1 and as strong as the fourth drug musen in the canon story, and Nezuko is slightly weaker than Upper Moon 1, and the rest at around Upper Moon 2, 3 and 4 level. Because Tanjiro didn't need to learn more about sun breathing, Tanjiro didn't have to go on the Mugen train with Rengoku. However, for plot, Tanjiro was sent to a mission nearby, smelling a rotten scent in the air after finishing his mission, deciding to follow it, boarding the train, easily slicing Enma's head off using setting sun transformation. However, the demon revealed that was no longer his real body as he had merged with the train. Being able to smell the neck bones in the train, Tanjiro ripped the roof of the train off with biokinesis, then using clear blue sky to kill Enmu like it was nothing, having the added side effect of waking Rengoku and the other passengers from their dreams. With the mission over, Rengoku thanks Tanjiro for his help, but Tanjiro simply smiled, saying it was nothing, he just happened to be nearby. Just before they could part ways to go to their next missions, a fist lunged towards them, a fist that Tanjiro easily caught, slicing it off with biokinesis. Then grabbing the attacker with biokinesis, ripping him towards himself, grabbing its head, crushing it, tossing the body to the side. After colliding with the ground, the head regrew, revealing the attacker as Akaza Upper Moon 3. Seeing this, Tanjiro told Rengoku to head off while he plays with this one, activating the transparent world, allowing him to see the flow of blood and muscle contractions inside Akaza, allowing him to easily evade his strongest and fastest attacks, then activating the selfless state, making him feel like a plant to Akaza, allowing him to successfully use fake rainbow to create an after image, appearing behind Akaza using setting sun transformation to decapitate him, and because his blade was crimson red, it didn't regenerate as Akaza had expected. Tanjiro then punched Akaza to the ground, who was still holding his head and neck together by the stumps of his arms as to not disintegrate. At that moment Akaza remembered his life before becoming a demon and his wife, realizing he has no need to grow stronger, deciding to accept death. But Tanjiro offered him to become a perfect demon linked to him, but Akaza continued to accept death, simply smiling as he joined his wife in the afterlife. With the mission over, they checked on the passengers for injuries and headed back to their estates. Back at his estate, he saw Nezuko and Hanako talking with KNO, who had opened up a bit from their presence but still acts shy. Seeing this, Tanjiro reverts to his normal form and asks KNO about the coin she always flips, with her flipping it to decide whether to explain or not. After the explanation, Tanjiro asks if he could borrow the coin, saying that if it lands on head, she has to follow the voice in her heart, flipping it into the air, catching it to reveal it landed on heads, grabbing KNO's hand, telling her good luck, reminding her that it's the heart that guides people. Then turning to run away, when KNO stops him, grabbing his hand asking how he made it land on heads, with Tanjiro simply stating that if it didn't land on heads, he was going to flip it until it did, smiling towards her, radiating pure happiness and joy which could calm the soul of anyone. However, seeing this gave KNO the opposite effect as her eyes regained their light and her heart started to rapidly beat as if she was fighting a demon. Okay guys, this is the end of the second part. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, remembering to turn on the notification button. With that being said, this is Demonic Saiyan saying bye.